What up, guys? Hope everyone's doing good out there. Hope everyone's having a blessed week. As you guys can see, it's still raining, so I haven't had no chance to work on the 66. This rain hasn't let up, and when it does let up, I'm working. So, I figured, hey, what can I do? As you guys can see, I got my wheel wells. I'm gonna drop off to the powder coat, guys. This powder coat I've been dealing with for like over 10 years. It's called R&R powder coat off of Buchanan here in the city of Riverside, and I highly recommend them. Within a week, 2 weeks turnaround sometimes, but they do all my powder coating, guys, and we're gonna go drop them off. I think I already know what color I'm gonna do the car, so by me doing this, it's gonna force me to stick to that color. I am taking off all the orange. I'm not doing orange, but I figured it's raining. I might as well drop those off, be productive. I'm gonna go buy some primer, and I have to go buy a fuel pump for it too. So I'm gonna try to get it little by little, guys. So let's drive. We're getting gas right now, so let me drive and get to the powder coat. All right, guys, so we're off Buchanan. The crazy part is that's where I get all my paint supplies. So right now we're gonna come over here, and I'm able to hit the powder coat right here and then hit the paint supply there. I'm gonna show you guys some secrets, guys, some secrets on how I'm able to move on my cars real quick. I've been dealing with these people for a while, both the paint shop and the paint shop supply and the powder coat, guys. That's what makes these projects go a little smoother, is sticking to the right team, sticking to the right people that give you good results. So this right here, 12330, guys, this is R&R right here. Bam, that's all their info, man. For years they've been doing it, man. So yeah, let me get all of them. All right, guys, so like I said, hit them up, man. I literally, look, it's gone. I dropped it off. He told me about a week or two that he'll hit me up as soon as they're ready. And I think powder coat's the best way to go, guys, only because think about the time, effort, supplies that you're gonna have to do in order for me to paint these wheel wells. I'm gonna have to sit there, make time, sand them all down, primer them, wet sand, paint clear. These guys told me, hey, I got you, bro. You know what I mean? Bring it up. I can't disclose what they charge me, but I definitely say it's way cheaper than going the painting route, only because I don't know what they will charge you guys. But just make sure you guys check them out. If you're in the city of Riverside, close to the city of Riverside, I highly recommend them, man. R&R powder coat. All right, guys, and look how convenient. We pull out powder coat and we're able to turn straight into Cabrera's paint shop, guys. It's a paint supply place. Right here, you could pick up primer, you could pick up freaking House of Color, you could pick up 3M, you could pick up everything, guys. This is where I picked up all my paint for all my cars. Every car that you see on the channel, I get my stuff here, guys. I highly recommend them. The prices are, pretty decent. And yeah, let's go see what they got. All right, guys, so check it out. They sell everything here, guys, from tape to guide coat to even these in the can are pretty cool. I've used it here. They got guns. They got everything 3M, everything House of Color. Right now we just picked up some primer, and yeah, they got sandpaper, anything you need, like they're here. And everything that I've used, all my cars have always been them. And then when you come in, just ask for my boy and he'll take care of you, All right, guys, I'm gonna get this primer real quick. All right, guys, so we got our primer. We got some 220 rolls. And yeah, now we just gotta wait for this to stop. We can start primering. I wanna start off with my hood and my trunk, get them nice and straight, and then focus on one side, focus on the other side, But yeah, this is where I get my stuff, guys. Next is we're gonna hit AutoZone. All right, guys, so it's Sunday. The rain's finally gone. And honestly, we're just looking at it, seeing how we're gonna execute this, man. Right now, I got my kids taking off the hood. We're gonna take off the hood. Like that, I could drop it off to get sandblasted. It does have a lot of surface rust and a few cracks, so we might as well go down to bare metal. I wanna paint both the inside and the outside. And I'm thinking I'm gonna take off the fenders. The fenders look pretty good. Let me get in here. Doesn't seem to have any rot on both sides. So I think I might take them off and get them sandblasted as well. I'm just not too sure if, watch out, guys. Hey, your sis got her side off. I'm just not too sure if I sandblast these, if it's gonna do something to the alignment because it looks like it has a skim coat of, you know. So we'll see. We'll play that by ear, guys. But let me help out these kids real quick. All right, guys. So it looks clean, guys. It looks clean. This is not rust, it's glue. But check that out. As scratches. Under the scratches, what do we see? You know what I mean? Some surface rust. So I think the best thing is gonna be sandblast it, you know? I'm gonna take this off real quick. Guys. So we went ahead and decided we are gonna take off the fenders. So far, we got these bolts, that bolt's off. Same thing over here. And luckily we have a little bit of, you know, knowledge because working on my wife's 69, we used to always take off her fenders and stuff. So yeah, let us get these off and then we'll bring you back. All right, guys, bam. The beauty of having kids, free labor. I think she already got her bolt off. He's working on this one. So next is gonna be the bolts underneath there. We're going carefully. So the reason I want to take this off is look, it looks like the whole car has a skim coat. And if this is cracking, that's bubbled, that's cracking, you don't want that to come back and bite you in the behind, you know, guys? So if we're working on it, we might as well do it right. So fenders are gonna go off. The doors don't look too bad, but we're just gonna have to, you know, do what we do, baby. All right, guys, check it out. Teamwork, baby, teamwork. So both fenders are off and they look beautiful, man. Look at, no rust. So now we just gotta take off these hinges and then take them to powder to get sandblasted, guys. And then we hit them with some epoxy and rebuild it. All right, so now we're just taking off the last little trim pieces and bam, guys. I do need to do the fuel pump on this, so now it's gonna be way easier, you know. Now I got all the room. I could do the tune-up, paint the frame. I'm thinking of painting this wheel, I'm thinking of painting the freaking firewall, you know. But now I wasn't looking to do this, you know. My plan was just to scuff it up and just paint, but you know what? It's a 66, guys, and it's an Impala, so I want to make sure that I build it the right way like I built my other cars, you know. So it might take me a little bit longer, but I feel like we can still knock it out. Try to get out by summer. We'll see, guys. We will see. The cool thing about taking it apart is when you paint it, you know, you can separate the fender a little, and like that you get some paint in here, and like that you don't end up cracking it when you know, split them, you know. So far I definitely feel like, you know, it's a good car. Don't get me wrong, you can tell it has a skim coat, you know, but look, like, it's not bad. It has a skim coat. It must have a skim coat of Bondo, you know what I mean? But there's no cancer, there's no nothing, you know what I mean? So far it's a cool little car, man. I'm super excited. Like I said, my plan was just to, you know, scratch it up, primer it, ready to go. But, you know, this car needs some love, and I feel like it's time to give it the love it needs, you know? So, yeah, so fenders, hood, we're going to go drop off, guys. And right now that this is exposed, it gives me a chance to put the fuel pump. I'm going to order some valve covers, reseal everything, do new plugs. I'm probably going to end up buying a new carburetor. We'll see, you know? But at least when it's time to roll, it's time to roll, you know? But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I think I'm gonna stop it here and, you know, stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned.